All set. Off and racing. Toretto is actually the last out of the gates. The first to jump, Never Sober. The grey He's a Zeb, and also driving forward the favourite Stylish Lord as they race onto the first corner. Going around the outside now is More Than Enough. Puts itself up in the firing line early from Agassi. They're followed by Tiff's Lad. A length Special View sitting outside of Belle Journey. Further back in the field then is Arnie's Boy. And the last trio were Toretto, who's right back in proceedings, Zaza Rock, and last Expelliarmus. Never Sober at the 1,000 mark, the leader by a length and a half. Stylish Lord running second. Third on its inside is More Than Enough, and then on the rail is Agassi. They're being followed by He's a Zeb. Special View trails those, one off. On the fence to Belle Journey at the 800, 3/4 Tiff's Lad. Over on the outside next is Arnie's Boy. About 2 lengths further back to Toretto, Zaza Rock, and whipping them all in. Expelliarmus at the 600 metre mark. Never Sober leading here in the last over the favourite Stylish Lord. More Than Enough out wider. Agassi hugs the rail. A length and a half then to the grey He's a Zeb. Special View about to be stoked up, followed then by Tiff's Lad. Further back behind those then is Arnie's Boy. Down on the inside next of all is Belle Journey. Zaza Rock. Toretto's well back in the field as Stylish Lord makes its move at the 200 metre mark, and Stylish Lord races to the lead from More Than Enough and Agassi. Stylish Lord is clear. He's got a race winning lead, Stylish Lord. More Than Enough keeps coming, but Stylish Lord salutes in the last for More Than Enough. Third, Agassi. Over on the outside, Arnie's Boy looked to have run fourth in front of Tiff's Lad. Special View, Expelliarmus, Toretto. In behind them, Zaza Rock, Belle Journey, He's a Zeb, and in that cluster of horses pulling up near the tail, Never Sober. Stylish Lord. Luke Campbell takes out race 12, the last on the card. Lukey Campbell clawing his way towards the ultimate outcome for any apprentice to outride their claim, and nearing it as he ends or nears the end of his apprenticeship. He gets home on Stylish Lord. The gelding, by playing God for trainer Russell Stewart, sprinted very effectively here at the 250 to hit the lead and break away from his rivals. More Than Enough stuck hard. Another good performance here. Jess Gray. Third, Agassi at big odds. Fourth, I thought it might have been Arnie's Boy, and the judge agreed. 1, 3, 11 and 8 in 1:37.28. 1 3/4 by half a length, the last on this afternoon's card. Owned by Antonella Stewart, Kay Stewart, J.A. Stewart. It's a family affair in the last with Stylish Lord, and prepared by Rusty Stewart. Luke Campbell getting home the favourite, 260 in the last. Scoring from a gallant More Than Enough by Rich Enough, S.J. Miller, Jess Gray. And third being 11. Agassi by Piero, Amy Jo Hayes for trainer Bruce Hyde. 35.44, the last 600 metres. Let's take you down now to the enclosure, the winner's circle. Back there with Lockie Taylor after the victory of Stylish Lord, the favourite rounding out the day, Lock.
Thanks, Darren. Yes, Stylish Lord, he was one of the real class droppers on this afternoon's program. He's been racing very consistently on a Saturday in recent starts, but back to a midweek no metro win last year race, he was able to get the job done courtesy of a lovely calm ride from Lukey Campbell. Russell Stewart is just catching up with some very, very happy connections as he makes his way over towards me now. Russell, congratulations on the win. This horse really deserved that, and finally he just had a nice even race where he just had luck go his way.
Yeah, he did, Lockie. That was just, well, it worked out perfect for him. It was his race to lose, really, wasn't it, on paper? Look, he's a consistent little horse, and he's been dreadfully unlucky these last 2 or 3 starts. He's had genuine excuses, and, you know, I've got my old mate Scotty going, oh, it's D-Day today, but Scotty, gee. He just run into trouble his last few starts, and he's just been so unlucky. And today, look, that was really good. Luke rode him nicely. Was either outside the leader or 1-1, and obviously he sat outside the leader, and they didn't go too hard in that, and the winds dropped down a fair bit, so it suited him. Now the little horse gets out he has 3 weeks off, and I'll bring him back for that Westby Platinum Autumn Series.
Has he almost been drawing too well in his recent starts, where he's just been in behind the speed, but from a wider gate here this afternoon, he just was able to have a free-flowing run into the race?
Yeah, I think you might be right. Like, he's a sort of horse. He's an athletic type of horse. He doesn't look like... He's not a big horse or an over-gross horse, but he just likes out there and having a bit of room. Actually, Luke said to me he watched when Stephen Parnham went on him 12 months ago when he was a 3-year-old or something like. He just went to the front and kept going and rolling and rolling and rolling. And I said, yeah, well, that was a 3-year-old beat-up race. There wasn't much in that race that day, but I said he is a rolling type of horse, and he's consistent. He just gives 100%. He's one of them you'd love 8 of them in your stable.
A nice result here, Russell. Well done.
Thanks very much, Luke.
There's Russell Stewart, and here's Lukey Campbell.
Lukey Campbell was just looking for the valet, but it's normally a Saturday job for Peter Hall. He joins us now. Lukey, a horse here today that looked like he was really well placed by Rusty, and you're able to use the barrier, the awkward draw to your advantage by crossing those to your inside.
Yeah, definitely. On paper, it probably looked like an awkward draw, but I didn't mind that because from the mile shoot there, I've got time to sort of come across, and he got out really quick today for me, and we lobbed outside and Never Sober, which I thought is where we were going to end up. And geez, he relaxed beautifully and he did the rest for me. And
you really were able to attack Never Sober whenever you wanted, but the more important part was he put a gap on them quite quickly.
Yeah, definitely. Never Sober was sort of going backwards probably from sort of the 500. So without asking my bloke to do anything, I was already sort of there on top of Jared. But yeah, I was impressed how he balanced up. He changed lead legs. I gave him a squeeze and he really found for me. I had a look at the big screen halfway out the straight and I saw we were pretty clear. So I just kept him going with me voice a bit and he did a really good job today.
The big screen wasn't turned on. You probably would have heard Jimmy Stewart from the crowd. He was cheering at home like winks. Are we down to 2 or more winners until this claim's all done with?
Yeah, I think it is too, Scott. I got a few handy ones on Saturday, so it'd be nice to knock it off on Saturday, but if I can knock one off on Saturday, I'll be thankful for that too.
Congratulations, mate. Well done.
Cheers, Scott.
There's Lukey Campbell. The countdown continues. 2 to go before he outrides his claim here in WA. Russell Stewart and Stylish Lord. They combined to take out the last of the day, and Scotty, it's been a long day here at Ascot, to say the very least, but we've seen some nice horse flesh that we can certainly be following in weeks to come.
And we've seen some great stories too. Obviously, the win earlier on of Sister Talk, that's going to stay with that entire family for a long, long time. So that's definitely an important victory for them, a memorable victory, an emotional victory, no doubt, but it'll bring back, I'm sure, extremely fond memories all the way through into the future. Win of the day, 6-inch heels. I think you really need to continue to follow that filly. That was dynamite.
That's all we have time for here at Ascot. Thanks for tuning in on the Mammoth 12 race program. Scotty and I will be back on Saturday afternoon for a huge day of racing here at Ascot. We'll see you then.